My name is Oscar, and I am an educator in the CPSC program and a student at GCU, and I am participating in the student assignment to answer the following 3 questions. So the first question reads, what dispositions do you possess that make you a successful teacher? When I hear the word dispositions, it does remind me a little bit of the word characteristics. So when you ask me what dispositions or characteristics I possess that make me a successful teacher, well, I do like to begin by saying that as a teacher, I firmly believe that students are capable of learning, have the ability and the capacity to be able to learn. I understand that not all children learn at the same pace. Some take a little longer than others, but all children are competent and have the ability to excel in their learning ability, in their learning skills, and given the right resources and tools, have the ability to advance in their learning development skills. I also believe in fairness when it comes to arising situations that perhaps may seem a little bit difficult at times or challenging. I do believe that in all situations, as educators, we want to be fair with our students. Sometimes as educators, we can perhaps lean towards students that we may favor, but we know that that's not going to be the case. And as much as we love our students, we learn to love them equally, and we learn to also believe in them. We also learn to appreciate them and value their abilities, their skills, their gifts, their words. I also believe another characteristic is professional conduct. I firmly believe that in the workplace, we have a responsibility to act professionally at all times, especially when being around our colleagues and our students. When our students see how we as adults and educators interact with each other, they pick up on that, and I believe they see that, and just it creates a more of a professional environment where we know that we can communicate as adults should. Another trait of mine would be that I do believe in continual growth. There's going to be times where perhaps we as educators may feel like we're not doing enough or we didn't do enough. And it's good to take that time to just reflect and process everything and just be able to look for the areas and ways that we can do better. The second question reads, what dispositions do you need to work on to grow as an educator? I'm a hard critic on myself, and I can attest to that because I do like to, for example, I do like to sing. I sing at my local church, so whenever I hear some flaws or anything like that, I do go back and hear it, and then I criticize myself for it. So I am a hard critic on myself. Sometimes I do believe that I could be doing more or I could have done more, and I just simply didn't. But I do believe that there's always room for growth, for continual growth and learning in the working environment, and to just know that you have substantial support in the education system means that you're not alone. It means that you are surrounded by colleagues and peers that share in the same feelings, can share in the same feelings, and will understand you and will help you through it. And that's what I appreciate so much about being in the education system. Then the last question reads, what are the expectations of a professional in the field of education, and how will you uphold these expectations? When I think of expectations to put on in the professional field, I do believe that educators should believe that all students could learn and should set and support realistic expectations for student success. Again, this brings me back to what I said earlier. All students have the ability to learn, and we as educators should believe in them strongly and encourage them and support them through and through, as well as communicate with them the expectations in a positive way. through a variety of methods. We want to provide them the resources, enough resources where they feel the support and they know that they can move forward because they have the necessary tools and resources. I also believe including students in the planning of classroom goals is also vital, mainly because we are working with them throughout the school year. So when we can work with them, whether it be on a one-on-one level, whether it be on a group level, we include them in what's going on during the school year. We make them participate. We create an inclusive environment, and we welcome them, and we foster that. We want to foster community. We want to foster diversity, and just create that element of support for the children. And lastly, I do believe that we want to encourage students and their interests, what catches their eye, what catches their attention, and support them through that. And I also believe in that children possess natural, innate abilities and gifts, and we want to encourage those gifts on our students. And with that, I want to thank you again. This is my student assignment, and I hope you like it.